This Papa Bear. I'm true to this, not new to this. All day long. How y'all doing out there? I'm up here in Binghamton, New York. Just chilling. I can make my delivery tomorrow. And everything. A few people asked me about the relationship thing and, with people and stuff like that. So I'm going to put it out there to you like that. Relationships are hard. Sometimes it can be like another job. But it don't have to be like that all the time. You got to learn how to love yourself first before you can love someone else. And know that if you do love someone else, are you going to treat them as good as you would treat yourself? That's the least you can do with any situation, you know what I'm saying? You got to treat the person you love as good as you would treat you. A lot of people don't do that because number one, they're selfish and they don't think about nobody else but themselves. And those are some things you got to realize and understand before you start getting into a relationship. What do you have to offer and what do you have to bring to the table? Sex ain't enough. Okay? You got to have more going on than just sex. Okay? You can make it feel good, but that's only going to feel good for that length of time that y'all engaged. Or y'all having sex. If you're not feeling good after the sex 3 or 4 days later about the person you with, well, you're pretty poor, you ain't got nothing. And the first time he or she talk at you out sideways out the side of their neck, you're going to be feeling some kind of way. But people insist wanting to be in relationships that they're not ready for, that they can't handle, or they're not emotionally ready for, and they still getting into them. You got to understand where you are as a person before you get into a relationship. Women are always out to want to get in a relationship really quick and really fast and all that stuff. Us guys, we don't roll like that. That's just the way it is. You got to understand where you are. Everybody wants something, but nobody wants to give anything. How you gonna have a relationship if it's not give and take? You can't. It's impossible. You're just gonna have to figure out a way to work it out. I suggest you get to know yourself first before you start trying to get with somebody and get involved and get all tied up in a relationship. Understanding yourself is the key to having a relationship. Understanding who you are. If you're still a player and you still want to rip and run the chicks and everything, I wouldn't get into a relationship. And that goes the same for a woman. If you still liking to sleep with other men and get your groove on and stuff, don't get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of relationships out there. I'm sure a lot of you know. But understand where you are in the food chain. Okay? Don't get yourself all tied up to somebody who ain't into you. Okay? The word love is an action word. If he ain't showing it or she ain't showing it, it ain't happening. There's no love there. Showing it is by saying it, by doing it, by the actions that they take to make sure you're happy, and by the feelings that you feel from that person. Okay? You're not going to like the person you with all the time. Nobody does that. That's not reality. okay, and everything. You can love somebody and not like them today, okay, because you might not like something about them or how they might do something, you know, and stuff like that. But that don't mean you don't love them, okay? You just don't like what they do or a personality trait they might have that you might not be feeling. Let it go. It takes a lot. It's a lot of work to be in a relationship with somebody. It's a lot of self-sacrifice. And if you love that person enough, you will sacrifice yourself from time to time and everything. When that action becomes a habit, somebody not giving back. Okay? You need to reevaluate the situation. So somebody might not be loving the other person as much as you might be loving them. Okay? Understand where you are. There's a hierarchy to everything, every situation. Make sure y'all on level ground as far as the emotions are concerned, as far as the mental is concerned. What do you want? Sit down and talk. You know? And you know, I know sex is a big part of it, but don't be quick to jump into bed, because that's going to cloud up everything, and that's not going to make things clear. It's not going to get things clear. You know what I'm saying? You don't add sex into the mix, you can usually get some clarity out of the situation and where it's going to be or where it's headed. But you know, you young people, you can't tell y'all folks nothing, because y'all first thing y'all want to do is jump into bed, because they so irresistible and they so this and they so that. Well, you'd be surprised how all that bull crap comes to a halt as soon as you get to know the person on the inside. Because that's who you got to live with, okay? Not the looks. That person on the inside. Figure what that is first before you move any further. This just Papa Bear. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on the situation. I'm true to this, not new to this. I'm just hanging out here, chilling, looking at some Netflix, just doing me, okay? Eating a couple of hot dogs and some chips and just chilling. Hit me on my page, subscribe to Papa Bear, and you know, I'm glad y'all loving it, liking these videos out here. I hope it's something that can help you, and that's what it's all about, help, okay? I'm true to this, not new to this, okay? To my sons out there, I love you, and to my the Facebook the dude that be following my page out there that I met the other day at the truck stop. Be safe out there. Remember what I tell you. Control your emotions. Don't let them control you or anybody else, okay? All right. Y'all have a great day. This is Papa Bear. Peace.